Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of our Transfer Diary series. In this video, we'll dive into the latest transfer developments rocking European football, covering completed deals and those that fell through. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video. Now let's jump into the transfer storm. Let's start with England. One of the busiest clubs this transfer window is undoubtedly Manchester City. They've rolled up their sleeves to strengthen their squad and made significant moves. They'll pay Lyon $30 million for Ryan Cherki, with an additional $6 million in bonuses. Cherki's impressive performance in the last tournament has certainly raised expectations for him at City. Additionally, they've brought in Tijjani Reijnders to bolster their midfield and Ryan Cherki to reinforce their defense. It'll be interesting to see how Guardiola integrates these new talents into the team. Now, let's take a look at Everton. They were on the verge of a major transfer, but it fell through. They had approached Jack Grealish, but the player's massive wage demand of $15 million, approximately $17.6 million, led to the breakdown of talks. It truly seems difficult for Grealish to leave Manchester City with that kind of financial expectation. Moving on to Chelsea. They continue to grab attention with their investments in young talent. They signed 19-year-old defender Mamadou Sarr from Strasbourg for $15 million and immediately handed the young talent an 8-year long-term contract. Sarr is expected to join the team for the Club World Cup. Furthermore, they've offered $30 million for Bynoe-Gittens from Borussia Dortmund. Although Dortmund is asking for $40 million, Chelsea is racing against the clock to close the gap and get this player ready for the Club World Cup too. The Blues have already agreed to a 7-year contract with the 20-year-old English player. Chelsea's strategy of long-term contracts helps them spread transfer fees over several years for accounting purposes, cleverly navigating UEFA's financial fair play rules. That's a truly smart move. In Manchester United's camp, the search for a striker continues. They've made their first offer for 27-year-old forward Viktor Gyökeres. It might be a tough process to convince Gyökeres, who scored 54 goals in 52 matches last season. Given that United won't be in the Champions League next season, we'll have to see how this transfer unfolds. Now, let's shift our focus to other European giants. There's been activity at Real Madrid as well. They managed to include significant transfers like Huijsen and Trent Alexander-Arnold in their FIFA Club World Cup squad. However, the transfer of left-back Alvaro Carreras was postponed until after the tournament. Although all agreements are finalized, the player's move was delayed because Benfica is also participating in the tournament. The 22-year-old Spanish player will feature for Benfica in the tournament. Real Madrid's new signing, Franco Mastantuono, is set to join the team at the end of July, but the club is pressuring River Plate to allow him to play in the tournament and might have to announce the transfer today. Borussia Dortmund isn't idle either. They've completed the transfer of Jobe Bellingham for $33 million plus $5 million in bonuses. The 19-year-old Bellingham has become Sunderland's most expensive sale ever. Dortmund has also made an offer to bring back former player Jadon Sancho. If Sancho is willing to make a sacrifice regarding his wages, Dortmund is ready to sign him. This potential reunion is exciting for football fans. Chelsea has made an initial offer of $15 million to Milan for goalkeeper Mike Maignan. While Chelsea awaits Milan's response, this price might be considered low. However, with only 1 year left on Maignan's contract, Milan might not want to risk losing the player for free. Big money has been circulating in goalkeeper transfers lately, so we'll see what the future holds for this move. Paris Saint-Germain continues to push for defender Zabarnyi. Bournemouth has reportedly opened the bidding at $70 million and might be willing to drop to around $60 million. As negotiations continue, PSG's plan B is Kim Min-jae. There are also suitors from Italy for the 28-year-old South Korean player, and he is expected to be more affordable than Zabarnyi. It's intriguing to see how PSG will shape its defensive line. Randal Kolo Muani stated he's very happy to stay at Juventus and will go to the Club World Cup with them. PSG is asking for $7 million to loan him out. Kolo Muani's transfer fee situation is complex. Since PSG spent around $95 million on him 2 years ago, it won't be easy for them to let him go for $30 or $40 million. This highlights the difficulties clubs face in the transfer market.